How can repression be a good thing? Well, if you have 5 minutes, you really need to listen to this video, watch this video, and learn about the power of repression and blocking things out and how it can help your performance on a day-to-day basis. So, we all learned many years ago, since the age of Freud, that all these defense mechanisms that our mind creates, repression, detachment, denial, they're all very negative things, subconscious negative things that are blocking out or covering over subconscious urges, thoughts, traumas, and neurosis, and so on. And they need to be, you need to go to therapy sometimes even, or at least talk to people and find out what is the root of the issue. And I want to show you that sometimes conscious repression, and I understand it's a completely different thing, but it's on the borderline. Conscious repression, conscious blocking out of things is fundamentally important for your performance. So I'm driving on my way to a training course. We're opening a new training course today in Remix of Israel. Usually these training courses, they run for 6 weeks, once a week. And I can tell you honestly, for the last 7 to 8 years that I've been doing this training, it's the basic agents training that I've been doing routinely now for almost 10 years. But for the last 7 or 8 years, I don't think I had a class that was smaller than 30, 35, and going all the way up to 49, 48 students. And I love big classes. Every real trainer loves big classes, a lot of energy, big room, big audience, many pairs of eyes on you. That's what us trainers love. And today I'm driving towards a class that's going to have somewhere between 15 and 18 people, which is absolutely tragic. And it doesn't really matter why this happened. It has very little interest to those of you who are watching this video. The bottom line is, it's a depressing training course. It's so small. I'm not used to teaching such a small class, and whether it's a prolonged training course or a 1-day event or a 2-day event, such a small group is just weird. So how do you handle this? Well, as we were building up to this course and registering people, it became quite clear that we're going to have a small course. So it's annoying. And you cannot be perfect and always have this mental toughness that says, oh, I don't give a damn, and You take things to your heart, you care about what you do, so it affects you. And it's normal and it's human. You get affected, but it's performance time today. I'm driving, I'm going to start teaching in 1 hour and 30 minutes. And the 15, 16, 18 people that are going to be there, they deserve the best. They don't need to care that their trainer is unhappy about the size of the class, that is used to much bigger classrooms, and I cannot allow myself to have any fall, any lapse in the energy level, in the concentration level, in the performance level. So what I do is I repress it, I block it out, I stop caring, I stop noticing, I stop counting. I just focus on giving the best possible show, getting myself excited for whatever group is there. And the only way you can do it is by stop fussing about the things that are not working out the way that you want. You know who does it best? Athletes. Athletes are the best at having short memory, repressing and blocking out negative experiences seconds after they happen. When I was growing up, my idol was Joe Montana. I'm not a huge football fan actually, but Joe Montana personally, I don't know why he was a favorite. And everybody always said Joe Montana, the reason why he's such a clutch player, why he always was able to get that touchdown in the very last second, was because he had extremely short memory. He couldn't remember, and he didn't want to remember his failures, even if they happened 10 seconds ago. Can you imagine someone like Michael Jordan, bringing the ball up court, it's the last possession of the game, they're down by 1 point, and Michael Jordan is about to take the winning or losing shot. Can you imagine him going, dribbling and thinking, oh man, I was in this situation 1 week ago and I missed. Ooh, I hope I don't miss again. That never crossed his mind. That great performance, all they think about is their next success. And they are certain that their next shot is going in, that their next kick is going in, that their next performance is going to be great. So if you go on a listing presentation, let's say that you have 2 listing presentations scheduled one after the other on the same evening. You go to the first one. It doesn't work out. Doesn't really matter why. I don't know, the client was a terrible person. These things happen. It doesn't really matter. As you walk out, can you allow yourself to take this feeling with you to the next presentation? Or do you need immediate blocking out, immediate repression, blocking out the past? It never happened. Boom, dead. I'm on to my next target. I'm going to give my 100% effort. No one's going to know what just happened to me a few seconds ago. And later on, 3 hours later, when you're back at home and you want to analyze what you did wrong to improve in that listening presentation, of course you should do it, but don't fuss about it, don't overthink it, don't overanalyze it. At a certain point, you need to let it go and move on, and especially when you need to perform, especially when you're in front of your customers. If it's on the phone or face-to-face, it doesn't really matter. When you need to perform, the past doesn't matter. You need to develop extremely short memory and repress and block out every negative thing you're carrying with you that happened to you that day or a day before or a week before or a year before. Look, carrying the past with you is such a heavy burden. When you need to perform, it doesn't help you. If you want to analyze and improve, okay, but even that has to be segmented. It has to be compartmentalized to a certain amount of time, and then you just let it go and move forward. Repression, it's going to work for you. It's going to enhance your performance. I'm going to knock out these 15 students in my class. I'm going to give them an amazing adventure today, and they're not going to know that I'm pissed off about the size of the class unless they watch this video, which I doubt they will. So we'll see how that plays out. Have a great day.